If you are broke, if you are busted and disgusted, it's because your habits are broke, busted, and disgusted. Hey girl, hey, welcome back to Journey with Journey, where we talk about self-love, self-development, how to make ourselves better for not just ourselves, but for everyone else as well. I hope you love this video, like and subscribe, okay? And share it with your best girlfriend. Okay, let's get straight to the video. So, obviously, we're in my car. Yeah, we're in my car because the reason is people spend time and money on what's priority to them, and I'm not exempt to that. And so I literally drove to Walmart, was like, I have not posted on YouTube today, and my goal is to be consistent with it. And if that means me sitting in my car for 10 minutes recording, that's what we're going to do. So let's just get straight to it, y'all. I'm going to keep looking down because I kind of got a notepad and a pen. And yeah, so today we're talking about relationships and the reason why your relationship with these men or other people keep failing. So one of the main reasons why your relationship keep failing is because you've seen submission done incorrectly. You've seen your mom, your aunt, your cousin, or whoever else submitting to the wrong kind of man. You seen your aunt and all of these people submitting to guys that were cheating on them, guys that were abusive. So in turn, you started resenting submission. And so now, anytime any man try to tell you something to do, you like, yeah, no, you got me bent. I'm not listening to nothing that you have to say. My mama did it on her own. She was a mad, independent black woman. Da, 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 da. All of these things. And really, you just hurting yourself. And if you have kids, you're hurting them as well. So we need to grow past that and understand submission is a requirement to be with a man, not a male boy child, but to be with a man. Okay, so that's really vitally important. All right, so that's one thing. The second thing is your pride. Like, why do you feel the need to go back and forth with this man like this? It's toxic. It's disgusting. And it ain't getting you nowhere but from man to man to man. And you got 3 baby daddies, 3 different situations. And I'm not judging those women, but you need to be able to see the pattern and see the common denominator, which is you as a woman. If you are in a position where you have multiple different baby daddies and multiple different men, all by different men, that's a problem. That's a problem, and we need to stop normalizing it too. And you need to be able to put on your big girl panties the same way, those same panties that you took off to be with that man. You need to put those same panties on and take accountability that you are exactly where you are because of the decisions that you made, and change your decision making. Yeah, like, this is not talked about enough. I understand your mom didn't teach you. I understand your dad didn't show you all of these things, but we need to get to a place where we could take accountability for where we are and actually change it too. Because you can know all day that you're fat, but until you get in the gym, until you actually start working out, you know it ain't gonna do nothing. You just stuck. So your pride, you don't know when to just shut up. You feel like you gotta go toe to toe with a man because that's what you saw. That go back to my first point. Don't know how to submit because you didn't see it. If, like, you need to get to a point where, you know what's more important? And I talk about this like on my TikTok videos. Me getting what I want is important. Me being right is not valid. I don't really care. I'm gonna get what I want. Like, I don't feel the need to have to beat my chest against the man to show him that he's wrong. He could be wrong as 2 left shoes. And that's another thing too. If you know in your gut that your man is wrong as 2 left shoes, it's a way to say whatever that you need to say. It's a way to handle a man to get what you want from him. And a lot of y'all did not see it, and that is a problem, which is the problem that we're having now with a lot of women. That's why a lot of women are going from guy to guy to guy to guy, or putting up with a lot of crap from guys that they probably don't even need to be, a situation they don't need to be in. But your pride, like, you really need to humble yourself and realize, you know what? This man is not out to get me. He's not doing anything that's going to hurt me or harm me. He wants what's best for me because he would not be here with me and my kids if he did not. And this even goes for married couples too. I'm married. Yes, y'all. I've been married for 10 years in December. So that's my certification for being on this app, being able to talk about this. But yeah, so that, like, we need to get to a point where we can be able to say, you know what? I don't feel the need to go back and forth with this man. I don't care about going back and forth with him. That's not, because even the Bible, it talks about how like a woman would literally tear down a house, tear down a whole kingdom with her tongue. Just simply with your tongue, with the way that you talk to that man. Oh, y'all want to know something else that's a topic that's kind of taboo? Do you interrupt your man every time he's correcting your kids or telling your kids something? If you are doing that, you need to stop, because all you're doing is showing your kids not to respect that man. And so it's going to make it harder on you as a mother in the future. It's just going to make it harder on you, which is going to be a problem. Like at the end of the day, you interrupting, like, let's just say, sorry y'all, let's just say that your man tells your kids to come outside, and then you be like, nah, they good inside. But what did that man say? And I know you're like, well, they weren't doing anything. It don't matter. It's the fact of the matter that those kids are seeing you go back and forth with that man. And so now when it's time for discipline to be in place, and it's time for these things to happen that the man, the dominant role, the masculine role is supposed to enforce, the kid is not going to respect it, because they've already seen you jump over his head. Like in my household, my kids know, do not come to me and ask me for no snack if your daddy already told you no. If your daddy already told you no, the answer is definitely no for me. And he says the same thing. Like, he says the same thing. If he said no and then they come to me, or if I said no and they go to him, the answer is definitely no. But one of the main things is standing on that. And if my husband does not agree with my reasoning for saying no, he won't ever tell me right in front of them. He'll wait until we're behind closed doors, when we're not in front of those kids, because kids need to see that you and your spouse are in unity. But a lot of y'all as women, pride, beating your chest, not physically, but you know, like an internal, your ego, letting you beat your chest to let them kids know, like, this is my house too. I don't care. My kids know I rep the roles that me and my husband play, and we play completely different roles, but they know we on the same playing field. We on the same team. You and your man is lock and key. You can't get nowhere, and he can't get nowhere without each other. And y'all need to have that kind of mindset when it comes down to your relationship and the dynamic of the relationship. So that was another thing. Okay, so tone. Okay, so this is a really good one, and this takes me so far with my husband. I wish somebody had told me this when I was a kid. If you're interested in some other things that I wish somebody told me to, go check out my other video. But anyways, so your tone when you're talking to your man needs to be low. Okay, so I'm about to show y'all. I'm about to try to show y'all. It's like, it needs to be really low. Like, so example, me telling my husband, you don't never take out the trash. You need to take that trash out right now. Like, I'm so sick and tired of seeing trash up in here. That's one thing. But me saying, Josh, I realize the trash has not been being taken out, and I really hate when I walk in here and I smell trash. I know you told me, I know you've been like super busy and everything, but when you had time, can you take the trash? And the responses are going to be two different things. Or even just the way that we respond to our husbands, like when we want something from them. Like, how are you asking? Are you like, you don't never buy me nothing. You need to get me that. You need to get me this. Or do you genuinely be like, you know what? I would love if you could buy me these shoes. The responses that you're going to get is going to be immaculately different. So work on these things. You need to come to the realization that no one else is the problem. You are. And exactly where you are is a direct product of the choices, the habits, and the decisions that you have made. Nobody else. If you are broke, if you are busted and disgusted, it's because your habits are broke, busted, and disgusted. That's just what it is. And I hate to say this so vividly and so just straight to the point, but that's what we need. Our generation needs real and raw, because right now what we've just been getting is a whole bunch of flashy lies, social media portray to be this when you're really that. And it's a problem, and it's showing an effect of our kids. That's why a lot of the people don't want to be teachers now, because y'all sending our kids to school showing them how to disrespect. We really do need to be better, do better in everything, and it starts with accountability with ourselves. I hope this video has helped you as much as it's helped me. Have a great day.